Everyone has a dream. However, that dream will never come true if we don't dare to step out of our comfort zone. Taking risks is a bridge to success, which is often hidden behind fear and uncertainty. Imagine an adventure full of possibilities. On this journey, we may face obstacles, even failure. However, isn't every failure a lesson that brings us closer to our goal? Risk is not an enemy, but a teacher who teaches us to be wiser and stronger. Daring to take risks means daring to dream bigger and act further. Successful people in this world are those who have been afraid, but did not let that fear stop them. They realize that to achieve something extraordinary, they must step out of their comfort zone, even though the path is not necessarily smooth. Remember, courage does not mean not having fear, but the ability to keep moving forward even though we are filled with fear. Risk is a part of life, and only by facing it can we find our true potential. So, start that first step. Face the risk with your head held high and your heart full of enthusiasm. Every step, no matter how small, is a victory towards success. Because at the end of the road, you will realize that the risks you take are the keys that unlock the door to a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Be brave. Success awaits you out there, where courage meets opportunity. Every step towards success may not always be obvious, and often the path is full of uncertainty. However, it is in the uncertainty that great opportunities lie. Taking risks is about trusting yourself and your ability to overcome the challenges ahead. When we take risks, we learn to be more resilient. We may fall, but each fall is an opportunity to rise with new strength. Every risk we take is an investment in ourselves, in the potential we may not have realized before. Remember that the great people in history were not those who played it safe, but those who dared to take big steps despite the risks they faced. They knew that a life full of risk is a life full of possibility. They chose not to be mere spectators in their own lives, but to be the main actors who determine the course of their stories. Take the risk. Let your courage guide you every step of the way. There is no guarantee that every step will be perfect, but there is a guarantee that each step will bring you closer to your dreams. Success is not about how often we succeed, but about how often we dare to try and keep trying. In every risk, there is a valuable lesson. In every challenge, there is an opportunity to grow. Be someone who not only dreams, but also dares to pursue that dream, even though the path is full of risks. Because behind every risk taken, there is a great possibility to find the best version of yourself. Dare to take risks because that is where true freedom and true success lie. Life is too precious to waste playing it safe. Find the courage within yourself and take a big step towards success. You can do it, and the world is waiting to see you shine. As you move forward, remember that every risk you take is a sign of incredible courage. You may face uncertainty, but behind it, there is the freedom to achieve things you never imagined before. Risks take us out of the rut, forcing us to see the world in a new light. Every bold decision you make enriches your life experience and strengthens your character. You learn to value the journey, not just the destination. Don't be afraid of failure. Every successful person has failed, and from that failure they learned to rise stronger. Failure is a sign that you are trying something new, something bold. If you've never failed, you probably haven't really pushed your limits. Taking risks also means trusting in the process. The results may not always come immediately, but every effort you make is part of the journey to success. Trust that every step, even the seemingly small ones, is bringing you closer to your big goal. In a world that is constantly changing, taking risks is the way to stay relevant and thrive. Those who are bold are the ones who innovate, make a difference, and leave a mark. You have the power to be one of them, to be a pioneer in your own life. So don't hesitate. Take the risk. Believe in yourself and in your ability to overcome any obstacle. Remember, a life full of risks is a life full of possibilities. Take every step as a stepping stone towards your dreams, and let your courage inspire others. True success belongs to those who dare. Dare to dream big, dare to move forward, and dare to face risks. That's where you will discover your greatest potential and achieve a life full of meaning. Keep going, and let the world see how you reach for the stars. As you continue to take bold steps, you will begin to realize that risk is no longer something to be afraid of, but rather a challenge that fuels your spirit. You will see how each bold decision brings you closer to becoming the best version of yourself. In the process, you will learn to trust your intuition and your abilities more. Every person you admire, every person who has achieved extraordinary success, has been there, doubting, afraid, but still taking action. They understood that behind every risk they take, there is the potential for something extraordinary. And now, it's your turn to do so. Taking risks also means being yourself. The world is full of voices trying to steer us down the safe or usual path, but the brave are those who listen to their own inner voice, who dare to take the path that others may not have taken. They are the leaders, the change makers, and you can be one of them. Don't let the fear of failure stop you. Remember that success is not about never failing, but about how many times you get back up after falling. Each time you rise, you become stronger, wiser, and more prepared to face the next challenge. The risks you take today are the foundation of your future success. Every bold step you take opens new doors full of opportunities. You will find that a life lived with courage is a life full of color, full of experiences, and full of accomplishments. Ultimately, success is not just about what you accomplish, but who you become in the process. Taking risks makes you a stronger, more confident, and more ready to take on the world. You have the power to create the life you dream of, and it all starts with one bold step. So keep going. Don't stop. Let every risk you take be an inspiring story, not just to yourself, but to those who watch you. The world is waiting for you to shine, and only with courage will you find the path to true success. Be bold and see how far you can go.